Alright. Happy Halloween. Hi, we got Raphael, Radical. Hey everyone. Lady. I was ready to solve the murder of my Yiki. I am not letting go of Wormathy today. I hope everyone who celebrates has a happy Halloween. Yeah. It's called Witches Day where you live? But happy Witches Day. I was like, is it Spanish or Portuguese for like, I don't know, Dia de Bruja? Probably. Brujas. Happy Halloween. You're still mad? I'm still upset too. Wormathy is like covered in like mascara and eyeliner. Because I was sad. It hit me after. I was like shocked silence with like when I know like on screen. And then after I'm like, oh. We'll probably do some of the trial because last time I remember the trial was long. So we may get through some of the trial. We'll see how it goes. You solved it, but will not be foreshadowing and acting like viewing. Good. Poor Wormathy. Yeah, I know. I had to go give Wormathy a bath because like it's covered in my tears. So yeah, chaotic. Hey, hope you all having a good time. Thank you, Nanny. Hi. Here's some mana downs with some treats. Definitely not tricks in there. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll put the listing, the pre-video thingy up. So tomorrow's gonna be the Tetra Blue stream, and I'm gonna post the really dumb cosplay Kamimura video I did. It's stupid, okay? Like you can just tell, like, wow, Dex got a green screen and doesn't know really how to use it very well right now. And doesn't really record TikToks. So, a new Tetra video drop right now? Okay, then I will just keep talking for a little bit more while everyone go checks out that real quick. Oh, actually, I have the what do you call it? The extras to do. Yeah, I still have the last ones. The Ryu and Colette. Oh, another Daisaku one too. It's about a week, 2 weeks away from the BDA, maybe? Oh, wow. Okay. I don't want to lose anybody. Have they considered not dying? UNS Kamigawa? Ishimundo? Aww. It's a longer one, so you watch later? Okay. I forgot what I said. Sparks! Hey! Hi! Alright, let's go to these and pretend that Iki's totally fine and everything's fine and just fine. And fine. And Asuka! Yeah, we lost Asuka too. Aw, but look at Ryo. Look at Ryo being adorable. Where is it? Oh, this can't be happening. Why is Dia so cruel? This is a technology room. If there are lamps, cameras, and anything else anybody can think of, why aren't there flashlights? Maybe Dia did this on purpose. Maybe they knew how scared of the dark I was. I should have expected this. If only I still had the flashlight that was always in my bag with me. Then I wouldn't need to be so scared of the dark. This poor kid. I know. If Ryo just has a heart attack and just Death Note dies on us, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I saw that coming. Aw, you alright, Ryu? Gah! I jumped back, accidentally bumping into a shelf. Several smaller items fell off. Oh, wait a sec. I'll help you up. Happy Halloween! Colette kneeled down. She reached out her hand. Thanks. With her help, I stood back up. I made such a mess. Of course I did. Nah, it was my fault for scaring you. I'll help you out. Colette, this is like Colette's like day, right? Colette's probably so loves Halloween. Happy Candy Day, Happy Candy Day. You shouldn't. Before I get finished, Colette started picking everything up. Within just a few seconds, all of them were right back in their proper spots. There you go. A divinity such as I has no trouble completing such minuscule tasks. Still, you didn't really need to. It's my own fault for being so cowardly. I should deal with the consequences of that, even if it's small. I mean, I'm scared of so many things. Sudden noises, loud noises, sudden darkness, tight spaces. It's also pathetic. Those are all totally normal things to be afraid of. Like sudden loud noises, sudden darkness. Like, an earthquake would totally, like, screw over you. Yeah, those are all pretty standard things to fear. A mortal shouldn't feel so bad for having healthy fears. Healthy? They're not healthy at all. Those stupid fears destroyed my life. I can barely do anything anymore, and... Is it Pumpkin Avatar? Nice, nice. I hate being so scared of everything. I hate putting a damper on everyone's mood because of my stupid fears. Oh. I came up with an idea real quick. Hold on, sorry. Let me I don't need a poll, actually. So I figured out what we can do for those people who have so many monocoins. What I think I'm gonna do is you can now, tomorrow, trade in like 100,000 monocoins, and in exchange of that, you can get avatar, like a little pixel avatar of your choice, any series. It doesn't have to be a Fangan one. That way I'm like, okay, like, 'cause it's like, again, I hate having something like only under paid stuff, but I want people who've paid to like have something. But I think that's a good compromise. Because 100,000 monocoins is a lot of monocoins. I think only like 3 or 4 people have that many right now. Yeah. So I forgot who, but I know someone asked about Total Drama Island ones, and I feel bad. I'm like, I would love to. That would take up a lot of spots. And then, I don't know. I can probably cap it at like, that has 50 redeems max. That way I don't have too many of those. But yeah, I think that's a good compromise. So yeah, I'll have that up soon. Anyway, continuing. You know, I'm really scared of a lot too. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Also, really sorry real quick. I feel like I misjudged Colette, like, way back in the beginning before her, like, even meeting her. I assumed she was gonna be like Celeste. But she has been super nice and sweet, really. Like, a little, like, on the pranky side, but that's kind of fun. You should probably put oh, yeah. If you don't mind, I would appreciate the Tetra blue wall. For real, she's very, yeah, exactly. I feel like anytime she feels like she's scaring somebody too much or anything, like, she immediately, like, apologizes and adjusts to the person and how they feel more comfortable, and it's so sweet. All right, thank you, Sparks. Appreciate that. You are? Yep. When the feline of Fables was a kitten, I was, a scaredy cat. More or less. I often feared sudden figures at the corner of my eye, being transported to places in seconds, seeing random bugs or animals in places they don't belong. A lot of stuff. Those fears sound strange, I know, but I have a reason for them. Ever since I was a kitten, I experienced strange sights. Nobody else ever saw them. Gods aren't supposed to befriend mortals, of course, but it still hurt when I saw terrifying things. Things that nobody else could see. Yeah, do exclamation monocoins or exclamation currency. I think both of those should work. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Nah, it's fine. Those with godly powers aren't so easily affected by all of that. still experience those things. Aww. But with my gang back home, with tens of felines around me every day, I eventually realized that not everyone will turn me away because of it. Even if some might find my fears strange or find me off-putting, I'm not. And I could find others who'd see beyond that. That's why I started embracing scaring people, actually. Being scared is nothing bad. People shouldn't feel guilty for their fears or issues, and others shouldn't judge them for it either. Oh my god. Again, Colette being like the best. Why are you telling me all of this? It sounds really personal. Because we're fellow scaredy cats. We may have different fears, but just because you have them doesn't make this divine being want to befriend you any less. Colette should totally get the spotlight in this time. Exactly. You want to befriend me? Really? Those who adore spirits and the unknown must stick together. In both this realm and the next. They can watch horror movies together. This is like best friendship group. Want me to prove it to you? Huh? You'll prove it? How? By using my intuition, of course. Not this word again. Omniscience. Before I entered, you were looking for a light. Whoa. Are you actually a yokai? I'm sure a few have mind-reading abilities. They'd also need to be able to shapeshift into human form, so that narrowed down the possibility further. Let me think. When I walked in, you were looking for something, and you mentioned your fear of the dark. I didn't need my godly abilities to connect the dots there. Oh, yeah, right, that makes sense. But still, I know where the flashlights are. I found a few small ones hidden in the back of a drawer somewhere in there. Oh, you did? Thank you. Thank you so much. Anything for a fellow scaredy cat. Do I really not burden everyone with all of my fears? Or is she just saying all of this to trick me? Would somebody who barely knows me say all of that personal stuff? But she didn't seem to be lying. I don't want her to be lying. I want to know I'm not alone. They're over there. Come on. Maybe I'll stop overthinking things. Just this once. Aww. And then Ryu's like, I'll make a friend. And Mayumi's like, You sure? You sure you want to do that, Ryu? Alright, let's bring back my boy. Let's bring my boy Daisaku. Fuika, get up. I'm stealing your girl once you're gone. He's like, what? I was in the infirmary bed, but apparently I'm not allowed to rest anymore. What is it? We need to see if you're fine enough to move, because apparently you're fine enough to talk. Number Asuka or Iki. Nope, no more. Fine. I moved out of bed and stood up. My stomach did hurt a little, but much less than the day prior. I haven't even gotten a chance to check my wound. See? I'm fine. Now, can you please? You'll have to rejoin us in the ballroom. Hurry up. He's like, hurry up! No, I'm not that fine. One moment, you fool. Can you be patient, not force me into some ludicrous plan for 1 second? It's your fault we're in this mess to begin with. In fact, it's your fault we're in a death game, too. Just couldn't write a haiku, could ya? And don't call me a fool for thinking that, because it's the truth. If you hadn't been so utterly stupid and incomprehensible, we wouldn't be in this mess. He said the thing! You should consider yourself lucky that nobody took the opportunity to kill you yesterday while you were still in bed. You... Fool. Is that all you can say? I don't get why some people defend you or want to help you. You're obviously a futile attempt waiting to happen. God damn, Fuyuka. Why? Why are you so hostile towards me? I'm not even half as hostile as I could be. This is me on a nice day. Be grateful. Jeez. Fuyeka. But if you want a real answer, it's because you're nothing more than a stupid, arrogant waste. You didn't care enough about the people you were affecting when you made such a stupid decision. You're just some rich kid with no sense of responsibility or freedom. And so you acted out in a stupid sense of rebellion, only to end up getting others hurt. She clocked him hard. Why do you assume you know so much about me? Because I do. You've been through it too, haven't you? Oh. Getting red right back. I know what projection looks like, Kageyama. I am not free from projecting myself onto others either. You don't know me. No, but I do know how you found some commonality between us. I am nothing like you. You say that now, but do you want me to kill you right here and now? She says in a death game. You really are a fool if you think you can do that without repercussions. But Lucian tried to teach me this, that people often have much more in common than they realize. Who is Lucian? A friend. Didn't you have any friends in your life, Kageyama? Of course I did. Liar. You know nothing of me. Stop talking like you know me. But I know myself, and I know the way you look at me, because I could easily apply the same sentiment towards you. I am smarter, stronger, better, faster, wiser than you'll ever be. We're nothing alike. I wouldn't have caused us to be in the stupid sacrifice game. Wouldn't you have? What? Even if I didn't make a move on the first day, if we really were to be pulled into the reflection system, you may have been one of the first to fall, Kageyama. I see that anger in you, the sense of wavering control. I felt it before. This is much how I feel about Hanasaki. A sense of hatred for what I used to be. Does Kageyama feel the same way about me? I used to be weak, regretful, shameful of myself, much like Hanasaki is now. So what did Kageyama used to be like? We are nothing alike. I don't know what's going through your mind, but you need to stop right now. Or what? You're gonna take my life? What kind of ludicrous plan is that? Considering what I've been informed about regarding this game, everyone would know it was you if you were to kill me. Even you wouldn't be so foolish as to let your anger get ahead of you, yes? So let's talk, Kageyama. Mayon is waiting outside. Killer Sato can be patient. See, this is why I miss Daisuke. Daisuke was telling me everyone else is like, you know. I forgot which way we're reading their names, but surnames or first names. Because I would remember. Alicia, hey, welcome. Happy Halloween. Have you seen her? I have. And I know she's more likely to kill me out of anger than you are. Honestly, I am much more afraid of her than I am you. You have some restraint and control, unlike her, I assume. Though that's not saying much. We're almost at 100 fools. I can control myself. Don't you dare dumb me down to her level. And then perhaps, don't start conversations with demands and phrases regarding murder. Fine, whatever. What did you want to talk about? Hanasaki. What do you think of her? What? Why her? Just answer me. She's rather meek. She gets lost in her own world, her own thoughts sometimes, just based on our first meeting. She also finds the good in people rather quickly, based on how she complimented me. Honestly, she's somebody who would be an easy victim, or even an accomplice to murder. She's rather malleable. So we see her differently. What? How do you see her? She has the potential to be much stronger than either of us know. Hikari Hanasaki. We're talking about the same girl, right? Don't underestimate a girl like her, is all I'll say. People like her, they can change and mold into a person you wouldn't even think possible. Well, that feels like foreshadowing. You love the Mimi? Thank you, it's my Halloween costume. Aww. Alright, that's it for all of the extras. So let's go back. Oh my god, why did I save there too? Was this meant to be a warning? Right? Like, should we be afraid of us? Well, I mean, we're us. Dude, be afraid of us. Man, where in time would you like to go? Here or here? God, why? Because that's where I gave up last stream. That's where I gave up. And that's exactly how I was. I didn't know how to react anymore. After seeing the deaths of 3 people, the 4th seemed barely more than a statistic. Iki's totally alive body and definitely not corpse was barely more than a statistic, even if they didn't deserve that. We're going to have to go through this again, aren't we? Oh, it's this room. Okay, right. It's a storage. Okay. Zap! Hey, and of course, you came for the dead Iki jump scare. No. Why? Why are there 2 bodies? Why are both of them dead? Oh my god, I don't remember what was on anything. I know I clicked everything. Oh, the spear. So spear definitely went through Iki. And, you know, totally Iki's fine. But, oh my god, and our tally marks are down too. Okay. Why do you care? Huh? What are you talking about? Why wouldn't I care? I couldn't trust them, but they were still living, breathing people. I should care. I should be crying. I should be screaming. I should be doing anything but feeling like this. She's feeling like a numb or emptiness. Iki's on a statistic, no. But I can't care about some strangers. They're just strangers. Look, the bottle of, clearly these X's are just, jam. They're just jam X's, and they just fell on Iki. And Iki's like, I'm gonna take a nap, because all this jam just fell on me. All this magenta raspberry jam. Right. Asuka never offered to defend me. They never encouraged me to express my feelings freely. Iki never listened to me during the Hey, wait a second. Yeah, I'm like, did 2 of the theys just die? I think we got ourselves a crime. Wait a second. I swear, if it was Tsunami, I'm very mad. Like, excuse me. 4 actually? Wait, 4 days? What? You don't think it's Jam? It's Jam. Oh, Dia. Right. Dia. Sorry. I always forget about Dia, because Dia's, like, not one of us. Dia's a Dia. Everybody's questioning everything. Iki never listened to me during the first trial. Iki never encouraged us to mourn those who passed. They never did those things. They never did anything of the sort. They were never anything more than strangers. I hear the elevator. Let's go. I didn't want to look at Iki's corpse anymore. His lifeless body dug into my memory. Wait, we have to investigate, though, because we're the investigation team. Wait, don't leave me here. I exited the storage room. I can say Tsunami is a nickname. Tsunami was a perfectly fine nickname that I was going to choose. I didn't blame Tsunami, which by the way, I stopped calling them foster recipient of kinds. I'm just saying it'd be really messed up if it was the orphan. Because no, now it's an orphan again. Tsubaki Sato. I know their name. The elevator opened. Only 2 people stepped out of the elevator. Sanosuke and Fuyuka. They stared at what was lying on the ground. A stranger's corpse. So that's our victim. Yikes. Guess it was kinda inevitable, considering all that drama with the motive. How could you say that? Inevitable? Somebody died, and you could at least express a little more. Hikari, did you two discover the body just now? We did, but why were you the only ones that came up? I made a deal with Dia beforehand. To prevent more chaos, I suggested that only 2 of us see the situation first. Fuyuka, that is so sus. Fuyuka, what is this? Tsubaki is currently gathering those who refuse to get out of their room, with Dia's help. Sanosuke? Oh no, you're right! Oh no. Unlucky for us. I doubt our robot overlord is going to be so generous in the future. Luckily for me, death is my bread and butter. I eat blood and bones for breakfast, you know. Shut up. Let's go back and inform the others of who died. Wait, don't leave. Stop the violence. It's not the only body. What? What are you saying? Check the storage room. There's a second corpse. It's... Sanosuke, don't enter. Fuyuka ducked around us and ran straight for the storage. A few seconds later, she came back and started yelling. Sanosuke, go back and tell everyone. Don't make them panic, just explain. She's gonna crash out. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, look at his face. Wait a second, what did you see? Can't tell them without the full information, Queenie. Iki has also been murdered. I don't want to click. Kihara? Sanosuke's gonna push this deep down, but oh my god. Got it. I'll be back. Sanosuke rushed into the elevator. I expected another murder, but I can't understand this. What's the point in killing 2 when you only need 1 to escape? Probably witnesses. That's usually how that happens. I wish I knew. This is too cruel. Isn't there a rule about somebody else witnessing the murder? Good thinking. If someone was to commit a murder, they would have to kill anybody who witnessed it, or else they would suffer punishment. You forgot about Toshi? But then again, there are other possibilities. Other? I'll keep those possibilities to myself for now. I'd only bring it up in a trial. Thanks. You too. What led you to discovering these bodies? Can I tell her, Ryu? Ryu got my information. We met up and then we spent a few hours together eating and watching horror movies. We were going to check out the poems in the art room, but this... Ryu and I took a glance at Asuka's body. My breathing got heavier, and as I looked away again, I accidentally bit my tongue. I see. I'll keep that in mind. Wait, the media goes off when 3 people find it. Didn't it go off after only 2 people found it? It did go off, didn't it? Huh. The elevator doors opened again. Sanosuke had brought Tsubaki and Colette with him. Hey, how many times has the elevator been used so far tonight? I have a feeling it's gonna break down again sometime soon. I don't know, at least like 3 times? I mean, 3rd time's the charm, so maybe next time it'll fully break and I'll fall to my death. An accident would be a lame death for you. Is that foreshadowing? I know, Wildcat, but these things happen. Wait, where is everybody else? We need everyone to investigate. Majority of them didn't want to see the corpses, you know. I don't blame them. Oh god, an elevator breakdown. It's still ridiculous. Without everyone investigating, we're going to. Fuyuka, do we need everyone investigating? I mean, I love our group, but yeah. Never mind. I'm more than capable on my own. I promise I wouldn't lead like that anymore. I'll be willing to help as much as I can, Fuyuka. Better for some random to investigate the bodies, rather than anybody who cared about them. God, what are you doing? I will too. I can't let myself be fooled again. I'll find you did this. Oh no, Ryu's gonna see an execution for real now this time. Toshi probably knows. Yeah. Wildcat, Tsunami, and I are going to... Yeah, because imagine, like, you know, you're going to see, like, Sanosuke and Colette and Tsubaki, like, knocking on doors, but skipping a couple doors they know aren't going to be occupied. Wildcat, Tsunami and I are ready to do some corpse watching. Yeah, what he said. You know, I didn't expect anything happened with such a useless motive, but here we are. Unlucky for me, huh? Unlucky for all of us, Tsunami. Especially now that our resident flower defender and detective are goners. Maybe it's better with the former gone. Prevents some of that useless arguing you all hate so much. Please, stop talking about the dead like that. Let's move on. While we're doing our investigation, Cherry's been tasked with getting some accounts from the people who aren't investigating. Right. So there's only 6 of us to investigate this time? Half the people, but twice the victims. Alright, I can't be so useless. I have to do this. Colette, Tsubaki, with me. Hikari. I will trust you to lead the other 2. We'll check Iki's body first. I'll do my best. Haha! Why are you smiling? I have to do this. I have to do this. Aw, you don't want me? But I'm stoked for the first ever meeting of our new corpse watching club. Colette gives mastermind vibes? No, I trust Colette. I believe in Colette. Please don't be a mastermind, Colette. We can have our first meeting later. No need to despair, mortal. Fine, fine. I'll look forward to it, Wildcat. Colette, Fuyuka, and Tsubaki left to investigate Iki's body. Sanosuke sighed. Are you alright? It's rare to see you so upset. Oh no, baby. When it's time, you 2 can investigate Kiharu's body alone. Huh? But we need all the help we get. No! That's final. No! Okay. I can understand why he wouldn't want to look at Iki's body. If I wasn't some stranger, I wouldn't want to look either. So Hikaru's going through like some like extreme separation. Kind of like I'm not calling it disassociation because she's still like, I don't know, because I don't want to use like full-on medical terms because I don't really know, but like double the victims, double the evidence. Yeah. Veronica reminds me of the scary girl from the Total Drama reboot. Like she's really trying to like separate herself from everybody and everything here. But we need to do this. I can't hesitate. I can't be weak. I can't. Let's start. We have to, I got it. It's like ripping off a band-aid, right? Just rip off the band-aid. I kneel down next to the body. Just a stranger. Just a stranger. Just a stranger. Anything stand out to you about the body? Let me look. Why are we close up? I don't want to lock in right now. Emotional support popcorn. Wormothy, I need more emotional support, please. At first glance, it was most obvious, the wound. Their throat was slit, it looks like. That's terrible. How could that happen? Who would do this? I don't know. Asuka would put up a fight. The neck is an area that's hard to take a stab at, so it's a bit odd. It's like the last time too. A wound to the neck? Is that what killed them? Wait, there's something else. I shifted Asuka's hair and jacket a bit, showing a bit more of the back of the neck. There's a mark here, a deep one. Yeah, I know, I'm trying. I want to get past this. I want to get past this picture so much. Gah, it's like a bruise. Why is her neck bruised too? Why would the killer cause so many wounds? It doesn't make much sense to bruise their neck and slit their throat. Unless the culprit wanted to have some fun using their body as an artwork. I hope they teach me. I was about to shake off Sanosuke's sentiment and resume, but... Oh, thank God we're out of that picture. They just look so dead. I know, like... Again, it's like terrible, but good job on the art. It's really expressing everything you're meant to, but like... Oh my, okay. You're sick! Okay, so bruises on the back, but not on the front, and slit in the front. So like what, were they karate chopped in the back of the neck? Yeah? Stop talking about people like this. Stop treating them as jokes. But that's the fun of... Be quiet! I don't care what's fun for you. Stop treating people like they're dummies to be made fun of. Just stop. Iki would break this up before it escalates. It's not the time for this, please. Focus on investigating for now. But Hikari, we can't keep letting him. Ryu, it's his own way of dealing with everything, okay? And Sanosuke, limit those jokes in front of Ryu. Fine. Otherwise, you two are going to time out. It's Mom Hikari time now. The two of them looked away from each other. Neither was paying attention to the body. Cool, so they're not helping. Awesome. Hikari's forced to lock in? Yeah. It's better to handle this alone. I'd only have myself to blame for my mistakes then. Asuka's throat was slit, but they had strange marks on the back of the neck. The marks look like bruises of some kind. The neck is a hard place to hit for a killing blow, so combined with the fact that they would have fought back, it's possible the culprit knocked them down before the throat was slit. That might explain the bruises on the back of the neck as well. Also, it was a karate chop to the back of the neck. Okay. Got Asuka's neck evidence that I'm definitely not going to look back at ever again. Nope. I took another look at Asuka's body. The most obvious thing was a bloody knife in their hand that the killer obviously put in there. This might be the murder weapon. No. Something sharp. Oh no, I guess, yeah. Something sharp would have slit their throats, so this might be it. But why is it in their hand? Wouldn't the killer have hidden it away or dropped it somewhere random instead? Is it possible? No, it's not. No, I wouldn't even think of that. Daisuke already tried something like that because of me. If Asuka did too, then... Oh, shut up, brain. Investigate, goddammit. Stop caring so much. The knuckles are bruised? You're right. Not just an... Okay, so... That's definitely a fist punch. Because, yeah. Or like this, I guess? Because the thumb is bruised here too. So they tried punching something. Asuka's a fighter, yeah. Perhaps they saw the body had to be silenced. Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna find out which was first. I took a look at Asuka's other hand. Oh, both fists. Okay. Okay, both fists are bruised. So 2 punches? Huh? Another wound. Some kind of bruise on their knuckles. When I checked the hand up with the knife again, I noticed the same kind of bruising in the same place. Could they have punched something? The culprit, maybe? Or a wall? I mean, it's a wall, check for, like, skin and blood, but, like, if another person... They could have... If another person has bruises on their body, like... This could be easy. But if they punch something... Yeah, if they punch someone, wouldn't that person have an obvious bruise? Or be in pain? It might be more likely that Asuka punched a wall or an object. If that's what happened... Oh no, wait. Damn, Asuka's throwing hands. What... How will they get clean? That clean decides if he's trying to punch the culprit. Because Asuka was on the ground at that point. Oh god, I need to see the body again so I can see where the blood pool was. But I imagine it was like Asuka got knocked down somehow, and the culprit got on top and then like did the thing. They could cover up with makeup too. What? Or maybe like they heard Iki like in danger in the storage room and couldn't get the storage door open, and they were punching the door trying to get it open maybe? No, but then they would kick it, not punch it, right? I don't know. Still, I should remember this just in case. I need more evidence. I need more evidence. Bruce Knuckles. Was it H? H. Okay. Oh no, but they're on their back, not forward. But there is blood down here. Okay, so... Okay. What is this? I mean, is this red? Is that red blood? Who's bleeding red in this place? So, if Asuka's neck was cut on the ground, the blood wouldn't be this way on their body. It would have just kind of pulled down this way. So maybe they were rolled over? Onto their back? But why? That wouldn't make sense though for the Y thing. Is that a burger patty? Wait. Okay. I need more clues. I need more clues. Okay. I know I shouldn't care, but I'm so sorry, Asuka. I'm sorry I didn't give you more of a chance. You deserve better than being suspected as a traitor. Better than being isolated from the group and then killed. Why does this keep happening? Am I some sort of bad luck? Is it my fault again? Is it a sign to this group saying, hey, stop isolating someone and finding someone to put all your blame on, because that just gets them killed? I need to continue investigating. There's something on the ground. Kneeling down, I tried to get closer to look at it. Ah! A bundle of orange hair. It looks exactly like... Wait, Sanosuke? Is he? Did he kill him? Did he? No, I can't overreact. If he finds out I saw this, who knows what he'd do? I need to keep the evidence, but... Wait. It's too obvious, right? And it'd be too obvious if it's Colette, because Colette had orange hair normally too, right? Like naturally, not normally, naturally? Because she dyes her hair? But her hair's not undyed right now, so I don't know. I need to keep the evidence, but... While Sanosuke was distracted by the body, I tapped Ryu's shoulder. Uh-huh? Oh, what's up? Shh! I covered his mouth and pointed at the orange hair. Can you get a small bag or something from a nearby room? Ryu nodded before sprinting off. It's like, surprise, we have a new pet cat and it's Garfield. Assuming that she's not wearing a wig? It could be. There's no way Colette would do this right now. Hey, where's he going? Did he suddenly get afraid something would possess the corpse and make it come to life? Oh, he's gonna check the art room real quick for evidence. Uh-huh, totally, evidence. Don't know what he'd find there, but alright. Is Sanosuke the one with orange hair? You know what? Let me go check, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we know Colette's hair isn't actually this color. We know these two aren't here anymore. That's not really orange. Yeah. Toshi's a shade of orange? No, I didn't even look at Toshi because I would even be like, no, it's never Toshi. There's no way. There's zero chance that it's Toshi. That Toshi would kill Asuka. Hey, Sanosuke, what were you up to last night? Oh, last night? Am I a suspect? Ooh. No. Colette mentioned that Mayon would get the alibis of those who didn't want to come up here and investigate. So, I should get the alibis of those who are up here, right? Aww. You're becoming a good old prosecutor now. I was gonna make an Edward joke. Hopefully you don't get saddled with some unnecessary feelings. That's an Ace Attorney line for those who don't know. It is the Ace Attorney line. Like, right. Anyway, Kazoo and I were hanging out for most of the night, probably until around 8:30. I don't know when Asuka here would have croaked, if you get my gist, but it might have been when I was with him. Oops, this is funny. Huh? Why were you with Kazuyuki? And more importantly, why did he not run away from you the moment you wanted to spend time around him? Why did Kazuyuki not go like, ew, cooties, and just leave? Unluckily for him, I was second on his list. You know, the making things for people list. He said, and I quote, I might as well get it over with. But not to worry, I managed to torture him brilliantly during our time together. Oh, I guess I'm to blame there. I hope nobody doesn't try to kill me later. But what about after that? Let me think. I went back to my room pretty soon after. I did hear some bizarre stuff while I was in the hall. Is that why the Daisuke command reminds you of Francesca? Oh my god, wait, is this just Ace Attorney in a different skin? I love it. Huh? Bizarre stuff? Two voices trying to whisper. Some discussion about some things that I'd like to would have been invited to. A talk of bloodshed, knives, fighting. Sad to say, I missed out. Huh? You have to be messing with me. Nope. As much as I like to claim otherwise, they shunned me from whatever awesome war they were planning. It's like Desperate Heart. Did you manage to find out who was talking? Nope. Like I said, they try to whisper. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between a serene voice of heaven or a raspy old man when it's all inaudible. You're really something sometimes. Thank you. If you'd like to overwhelm me, if you'd like me to overwhelm and confuse you again, just ask. My gifts require no charge. We got Sanosuke's presence as evidence. Okay. Zoo, hey. I was saying, like, Desperate Hearts mentioned, we're sparks. Sanosuke wandered off to check another part of the room. He didn't seem to be lying, but if he isn't, why is some of his hair here? Nobody else has that shade of orange hair. As I stood there, Ryu returned and whispered to me, Hikari! I found a small plastic bag. Thank you. I scooped up the bundle of hair, placed it in the bag, and offered it to Ryu. Hide it in your sleeves. Yes, he might already know I'm suspecting him a bit, so... Right, I get it. You have some friends who are getting to Desperate Heart and they just got to the chapter 4 BDA. Oh no. Yeah. Ryu hid the small bag in his clothes. I should get back to investigating. Alright, I guess the mess? Man, it is a mess around here. Too bad I missed the hurricane. I need my Storm Chaser dreams to be a reality. Oh! Maybe I can get sucked in and torn apart limb from limb. Wouldn't that be fun, Cherry Blossom? Totally. Yeah, do that. It is a mess. Everything is knocked around. You talk your girlfriend into watching Desperate Heart? It's fun. It's like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, yeah, there's sad things in it, but overall, it's fun. Just like, you know, it's great. Yep. Everything seems to be moved around. Not counting the knocked over flower vase. That's a corpse of its own. Are you okay, Sunflower? Your poor flowery ally seem to be in shambles. I wonder if there's a struggle here. Asuka would have fought back, so maybe that's why the room is messed up. Damn. Looks like the rosebud has gotten caught in the middle of winter. But yeah, I agree. That's probably why it's messy around here. Could be good to keep that in mind for the trial, you know. Yeah. Messy room. Alright, storage room. Hey, Hikari? Yeah? Did you find something? I did. It's, really strange. When we have killer robots and deadly poetry sessions, we should consider anything here normal. Right. I meant that it's not an ordinary clue. It might not even be related to the murder. If it isn't related, then I'm gonna look so dumb. I probably shouldn't have even brought it up. No, bring it up. Bring it up for sure. I promise, Ryu. Anything you find is gonna be useful, even if it's only something that can rule out other possibilities. If you're sure, then... Ryu handed me a scrap of paper. It was a fragment of a longer piece of writing. Some of the words have faded with time, but with each and every rainstorm, each lightning and crash of, the sunlight you radiate will make any day iridescent. It's a poem. Well, that's what I thought too, but then I remembered that you and some of the others had poetry sessions. So I thought it might be something accidentally dropped by one of us rather than a real clue. I'm useless. No. Huh? Ryu, this poem is worn down. The paper is incredibly crumpled, and some words aren't even legible anymore. This poem is old. So it's a clue? I'm not sure yet, but it's definitely something to note. We shouldn't write it off. You obtained a strange poem. I kind of want to look at that poem real fast. Hold on. Alright. With each and every rainstorm each lightning and crash of, the sunlight you radiate will make any day iridescent. Sure. But it's old though, so it can't be like a 11037 type of situation here. Okay. I'm glad. After last time, I want to help catch the killer. I'm not going to be used again. I'm not going to be taken advantage of again. My Antea should traumatize me saying. That's a good way to think. I'm proud, Ryu. Once this resolves, I want us to go back to what we were doing before. Even if it's hard to trust anybody, even if I'm scared, I still want to enjoy your... Huh? Hikari's like, no, stay a stranger. I couldn't help but embrace Ryu. I don't know why. I shouldn't be caring about him. He's gonna die next chapter because I care about him. I shouldn't be crying into his shoulder. I shouldn't be any of this. But I want to go back to that too. I want to forget everything and watch movies. I want to talk and laugh and have fun. Yeah, I don't have Antea as an avatar because I think I asked and everyone was like no. And I'm like, all right, good enough for me. I'd be a fool if I let myself get wrapped in impossibilities. I shouldn't mourn what never was. I pushed myself away from Ryu and wiped my tears. If Ryu does die in chapter 3, this is an Apollo dodgeball moment. Hikari, are you okay? I'm fine. Let's keep investigating. I mean, there's still a bonk Antea command, so you can still bonk her on the head. You shouldn't lie. Please, let's just keep investigating. Right. I searched the room a few more times, but there was nothing else I could see. Ah, I think that's all there is. I'm sorry for not being able to find anything else. Nah, nothing to be sorry for. There's still plenty of stuff in other locations, right? I guess so. I'm gonna find Fuyuka and look at Iki's body. There's probably more clues in the storage room. Wait, I'll come with. I don't want to be left alone with... that! Ouch. You do know how to sting like a bee. Oh no, you're fine, you're fine. And if you do really want it, like, you know, I can put it there. It's not a big deal. Since there's like an official like one already, so I just gotta fix it up a little bit to make it fit in with the stream and like, oh, easy. Since you said you didn't want to investigate Iki's body, what are you planning to do in the meantime? I guess I'll try to get the others up here. They deserve to at least say goodbye, you know. There's a bulk command? There is. Kiharu would want that because we needed it for her. She was, yeah, a lot. Don't you want to say goodbye to Iki? See ya. He's like, nope. Sanosuke ran to the elevator. Fine, let's go. No, I'm a Sanosuke. I'm like, no, I gotta investigate Iki. It's totally fine, just napping. Ryu and I headed to the storage room. Once we entered, we asked for permission to investigate near Iki's body. Fuyuka claimed that she was finished investigating the body, so it was fine. And then we began. Wait, okay, I know we probably trust Fuyuka, but we shouldn't let people investigate alone? Bodies alone? Like, that bad. We're too naive and trusting. She could have moved something. Alright. Band-aid rip-off. Totally fine. Last time, you stood with me above the body of a friend. Last time, you investigated it with me. We left Fuyuka alone? Apparently so. You still can't believe Iki dies? I know. But this time, you're the body. Why did this have to happen, Iki? Why you? Why somebody who actually has a purpose here? I only see one wound. What looks like a large hole in their stomach. Was it a stab wound? It might be, but it can't be from a knife. It's a bigger wound and much too deep. It's probably the spears in the box of spears that we have. The box of spears. What's wrong? His back. There's another wound in the same area, but on the back. There's a wound in the same area? Somebody stabbed Iki. Oh no, Hikari, no. I'm gonna fix this for her. Somebody stabbed Iki once with a long, parallel, sharp object that's awfully spear-shaped. Or the wound just went through deep enough to go through his entire body. It's a terrifying thought. How could somebody be so ruthless to stab Iki like that? Can we look at something else? I'd rather not think about how they were killed. Yeah, let's do that. Iki's wound. Yeah, I'm like, Hikari, they're right here. Or I don't know, were they arrows or were they spears? Whatever they were. Looks like they wrote a 7. It looks like that. Why didn't we mention that? Oh, I guess near Iki's body. I was gonna say, like, we should have noticed. There we go. Wait, look at this. Wait, a 7 or an L? Yeah, 2 bodies, chapter 2. What's the back treatment? Huh? That's just blood. No, look closer. Not just a random blood splatter. It could be a 7. Or maybe an L. And look at Iki's index finger. The tip of their finger is specifically covered in blood. They must have written it. Okay, hold on. I need people's full names again. Sorry. No A, no L. An L for Luru. Oh, and numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 could be Fuyuka. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. L's and 7, L's and 7, L's and 7s. Okay. So Fuyuka or Colette. Those are suspects. No way he knows the menu layout. I mean, no. The menu is the same because we all have. They're not called monopads, whatever we call them in this game, right? So it's the same layout. And Iki's perceptive, so maybe. If there's one body in 1, 2 bodies in 2, we're gonna get 3 bodies in it's gonna be a very short game to get 3 bodies to the next chapter. They must have written it. So they must have not died instantly. It's terrible to be in so much pain and to use your last moments for that. If Iki did write this, we should keep it in mind. He must have left this for us. But what does it mean? I can't think of anything. Were they trying to write somebody's name? The Dia system. Yeah. Or L for lesbian. The lesbians, they did this. And if it's a number, I have even less of an idea as to what it is. I'm sorry, but I don't know either, Ryu. Dying message. In any case, I took a look at Iki's closed eyes. I'm thankful I didn't have to look into them like I did Asuka's for way too long. He didn't deserve this. Nobody did. We need to think about it later and continue investigating. Okay, I'll do my best. Alright, the floor. Oh, yellow shreds of paper? Huh? There's, wait. Poem. Sorry. Where is that poem? Okay, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, D. Nope. Okay, never mind. Okay, no hidden message that way. But I'm not even sure the art room has yellow paper. I'm so confused as to why there would be some random scraps here. Huh? How are you so sure about that? 7 deadly sins, 28 stab wounds, 7 Toshi head pats? Oh, I checked out the art room a few times on my own. I don't talk about it often, but I am an artist. I wanted to try to make a collage of some of the art room supplies to distract me from, well, everything. It didn't work out. I see. So these bits of paper must have come from somewhere else. Can you see any writing on them? Nothing, I'm afraid. 7 human souls. What is this? No, it's... 7 times per Wada. Poor Wada. Okay. Why is there just random yellow scrap? Okay, so random yellow scraps. Got it. But can you double check? I'm probably not the best for detail. Your experience with art and details like that, I would be the one to miss something small on these papers, Ryu. That's not right. You've been amazing at investigating so far, but you've brought up things I wouldn't have noticed. You're useful too. Yeah, I know. Not to sound like Tomba here, but we should inventory all the poison, right? Well, let's agree to disagree. Right. Nothing else stood out about Iki's body. Eventually, I turned my attention to the others in the room. Hey! Colette! Colette, again, my hero. Didn't you say there's supposed to be 12 bottles of poison here? There's only 11. Trust me, there would be 12 there on a normal day. Oh no, Anna. We've been poisoned. I didn't expect you to memorize the room here, Tsubaki. It wasn't that hard. When you see the same rooms over and over, it's pretty easy to remember stuff about them. Yeah, a thief would have to remember rooms, like a professional ultimate thief. What are you guys doing? We're figuring out what items might be missing. I checked this morning. At the time, only 1 knife was gone. And did you say anything, Fuyuka? The knife vanished a few days ago. And did you tell anyone, Fuyuka? And now, I cannot locate several other weapons. Okay. Well, at least I know where that first missing knife... Okay. I was like, before, like, Fuyuka's like our brain cell. And I'm like, Fuyuka is not. Not at all. Yep. some rope, some bottle of poison, and another knife are gone too. Don't know what a mortal would have used those for besides, well, murder. What? I love the music right now, sorry. I'm trying to think and I'm like, jam time. There's a slight chance it's not poison. Yeah. It's a 50-50 gamble. Well, it should be 50-50, but I feel like it leans towards poisoned. I see. If only I had the chance to check this room earlier. I could have caught the killer in the act of taking the items. Okay, hold on. Could someone have been poisoned and then the rest of the death part staged? And if so, why? If only I had the chance to check this room earlier. I could have caught the killer in the act of taking the items. But Asuka caused the idea to not come to fruition, but does not blame the dead. Huh? What are you talking about? A few hours ago, Asuka discussed something with me. Something about a meeting. They asked me to search for them if they went missing. While we were discussing it, I completely forgot to inspect this room. A fool's mistake on my part, I admit. Dia's going hard on electric keyboard. Oh, God, imagine. Imagine it was just like Dia, like little speaker system built into them, just going like blasting the music. It sounds like they must have known they were going to be killed, but how? Don't ask me. They refuse to elaborate any further, unfortunately, but still, it's something to keep in mind. Fuyika's account. Hey, Fuyika, are we done here? I can't find anything else that stands out, and I want to check on Minty and Cherry downstairs if I can. Yep, can't find anything else either. Can I go check other places? Go ahead. We're finished up here. There's something else I need to check. Oh, where? If you want, I can try to help, even if I'm not the most useful. What? We need to get back to tell Fuyika off for being a fool, right? Right? And I can help too, maybe. Maybe Hikari and I can be useful if we do it together. I appreciate that. It doesn't matter at this moment. Wait, but... As Fuyika stormed past... Sorry, this is so scary. As Fuyika stormed past me, she whispered to me. A shiver went down my spine. Is it don't trust Ryu? Do you not trust Ryu, Fuyika? Yeah! I knew it! I knew it! Don't trust him. Don't trust who? What was she talking about? Who am I not meant to trust? You know, Fuyika, you know Hikari has severe paranoia, anxiety, self-esteem, and depression issues all rolled into one pretty little flower inside her head. Why would you say it like this? Wait, Fuyika. Before I could turn around and ask her what she meant, she'd left. She's a manipulator. Mukuro Ikasama. Why the hell is she always so mysterious and vague? Having to go to random places for no reason? That trope is way overdone. Who knows what's going through her head? Oh, perhaps one day I might restore my full powers. Then I gain the ability to access the inner depths of her mind. Good luck with that, kitty cat. Tsubaki and Colette left me to my own thoughts, and Inki's body. Napping body. Or would have, except Ryu was still with me. Did she say something to Hikari? I thought I heard her, whisper. Oh, but you don't have to tell me. I was probably hearing things. Ryu has the hair that we found. What if Ryu dumped it? Ryu just trashed. She was like, what orange hair? There was no orange hair. Cool, now I have paranoia and trust issues too with everybody. Thanks, Fuyika. Is he the one Fuyika's talking about? No, that can't be it. He has an alibi with me, just like Ryu had an alibi with Mayume. Ryu? What were you doing a few hours before I visited you? Huh? I was, in the kitchen for a bit, making the soup and grabbing some snacks. Besides that, and going to your room to slide my note under your door, I didn't leave my room today. Why? Did you hear anything odd? See anything odd? I don't think so. I'm sorry. He isn't acting different from normal, but what is normal for him? After all, he's just a stranger I don't know. What if this entire time he's been staying close to me so I'll trust him, so I can vouch for him? Check the evidence before it's gone. You're right. Hold on. Evidence. Hair. Wait. Was it not for evidence? It was evidence, right? No, maybe... No, presents. Okay, Sanosuke's presents. That was it. Okay. His hair was found in Asuka's body. Okay. Scared me for a second. I'm like... like, Ryo just chucked it and then deleted it out of our game. Okay. What if... I understand if you're suspicious of me. It is true I don't have an alibi for before you came to my room. It's good that, you're willing to be wary and cautious. Ryu ate the hair. No. Ryu's account. He knew what I was thinking. He's as scared as I am. Even if I'm a bit better at hiding it. Oh, Hikari, you're not. You're not better at hiding it. Let's go and see if Sanosuke managed to bring the others here. Even though my heart was still beating hard and my body was shaking, I continued on. I need to focus on the murders. I can't focus on my own thoughts right now. I can't be so weak. There was a conversation going on in the main room. I'm not telling him shit. If you think I'm gonna risk that, you can fuck off. And if you fucking dare utter a word, you're not gonna like it when I'm actually pissed. Okay, what's happening here? They're going to find out eventually, Cherry. Shut the hell up before I smack the hell out of you. I'm not gonna be... Oh, haha. Hey, shortcake. Grape, hey. Just Ryu, no. What were you two talking about? It's none of your fucking business. Come on, gremlin. Yeah, I guess it's nothing. You two should check out the library. A few of the mortals are investigating there. It'd be good to get their accounts of the evening. Before we could press them any further, Colette and Mayon had retreated to the elevator. Just as Mayon pressed the button, it opened to reveal a single, solemn person. Matoshi, no. No. The girls are fighting. It's time. Hey, Tosh. Toshi exited the elevator while the other two entered. As Toshi exited the elevator, Mayon sprinted to the furthest corner of it, with Colette trailing behind. But as the elevator doors were about to close, their backs turned to us. Colette turned her head slightly. I followed her gaze, and I noticed a few small cuts on the back of Mayon's arms. They were barely noticeable, but still present. Huh? Toshi, I thought you wouldn't come up here. Toshi silently kneeled down next to Asuka's body. He didn't acknowledge us at all. Toshi stayed silent. Would it be best to leave him alone? No, I can handle this. Go to the library and see who's there. Tell me what they say. Oh, okay. Ryo didn't seem to have much left to say, so he did as I said. No. I stood behind Toshi. Okay, does it not look though like Hikari's about to like whack Toshi over the head with like a baseball bat or something? This is a terrifying face that she's making at the back of his head. I stood behind Toshi, stared down at him and the stranger's body in front of him. Toshi? How are you feeling? You need to get up. I'll leave if I wanted to. I can't. Why not? Oh no. Okay, so Toshi's broken. Oh, because Asuka and I are busy talking, of course. Toshi? Aw, don't be concerned for me, Hikari. Nothing bad could happen to us. We're warriors. Yeah. Asuka's a little... It's okay. Just some of that red X jam and that Oliver Iki is on Asuka too. I totally get you, Toshi. Toshi did a Ouija board or something. Asuka's a little too tired out from everything. It's okay. They'll be bright and brave as ever in no time. None of my warriors could fall so easily. And if they did, nothing's impossible with the power of friendship. Why are you looking at me like that? I am always right, Hikari. Are you disrespecting your general? Is Toshi okay? No. No, not at all. After we talked in the infirmary, what happened? You said you wanted to meet up with Asuka. No, I didn't. I went back to my room and got a good rest. What are you talking about? You didn't go see Asuka? Why would I? Asuka's right here. The way you keep losing focus will make training you a perfect warrior hard, but I know I can do it. You retained somewhat of Toshi's account. That's definitely totally valid. 100%. Asuka's just, oh, me. It's okay. Iki too. It's fine, Toshi. I get it. He's so delulu. Thinking Asuka is alive right now. I can't stand to look at this. Toshi, let's go to the library. You know, because Asuka just says we should go check something out there. Well, of course. I can find some awesome history books to show them. There better be some horribly depressing and gorgeous art of Toshi trying to like read to Asuka's corpse or like play D&D with and stuff. Yeah. I took Toshi's hand and led him to the library. Talking to Asuka's corpse isn't going to do him any good. Once we entered the library, I saw Ryo talking to Chiyuki and Kazuyuki. They were the only other people there. Kirby fan, hi! Please tell me Iki's okay? 100%. Iki is napping with Red X Jam. Like, covered all over them. They were just, you know, too messy eating jam and toast, I suppose. I was gonna roll a die, please. Toshi, go ahead and look for a good book while I talk to them, okay? Okay, I got it. As I approached the other three, Toshi skipped off to another part of the library, going la da la da la. What a waste of time. Does what I did matter? Well, yeah, it does. We need to do everything we can to figure out what happened to those two. For a Constitution saving throw, right? Do I look like I care? It was always going to happen to Asuka, and Iki was the type foolish enough to fall for someone else's scheme. This has nothing to do with me. Please, don't say that about the two of them. They deserve grace and compassion despite their mistakes. This is going to happen again and again to any and all of us. Chances are high that every person in this room will be dead in a few days. Is that foreshadowing? Toshi just needs a Snickers too. Iki thought differently. Foolishly. Okay, so as Tamba haunts Pink, Daisuke absolutely haunts all Jikoronpa. just from like Ghost Daisuke going, fools! And there's one reason why he's gone. He couldn't accept the truth of our situation. He shouldn't have tried to get close to me in the first place. What a naive individual. Whatever. Why does it matter if some of us die? Because they matter. Their lives matter. And we need to do all we can to avenge them. If you think otherwise, then... So you suspect me as the culprit? No, it's just I know how busy sewing can take and how much time you don't have when you sew. You can't do a murder if you're sewing. Everyone's favorite Halloween candy? Do you know what a Take 5 candy bar is? Because mine's a Take 5 candy bar. I love Take 5. But if specifically Halloween, I do like the really badly shaped pumpkin Reese's peanut butter cups. Daisuke was right calling everyone a fool. Exactly. Sanosuke told me that you're hanging out with him most of the night. Is that true? So he told you. Of course he did. Twix? Twix is good too. But left Twix or right Twix? Candy corn, candy corn. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't hate candy corn like a lot of people do. I think it's fine. It's circus peanuts I don't like. Circus peanuts are I don't know how anyone thought that was candy. Someone's gonna pop in and say like, they love circus peanuts. Gummy bears are good too. God, gummy bears are good too. I handed out gummy bears for a bit today. You wouldn't want to get me started on what that was like. This is a cute picture of Sanosuke though. I like it. Every time I tried to cut fabric, he would get in the way. Every time I tried to set up the sewing machine, he'd make a reference to sleeping forever. I wish he'd just do that. And every time I try to sketch out my ideas, he would steal the scissors and threaten to cut up the paper. So Sanosuke is just a big old cat. My sanity was at its absolute lowest points. It was absolute torture with him around. Trying to do anything is like avoiding landmines in a war zone. And you got me started. This is your fault. I will send you my therapist bill when we're out of here. Right. So Sanosuke has a rock-solid alibi. Like, there's no way it's Sanosuke. Is that all? I don't want to waste my time any longer. Investigating some case I have no interest in. Oh, but I thought we were investigating this room together. Now that our group's investigator has passed, we are in a dire situation, are we not? We must not split apart now. If a bunch of troublesome misfits keep trying to bother me, it isn't worth investigating. I hardly care about the end result anyway. You know you could die too, Kazuyuki. You do remember that part, right? I'll be conducting a minor investigation elsewhere. Then, I'll be taking my leave. Don't bother me. You like tamarind candy? I have not had that in, like, forever. I did like it, though, too. And Kazuyuki left. I hate his guts. Huh? Sorry. Is this what you'd rather not hear, but it's true. Sucks. Please don't say that. I'm sure he has his reasons. Iki was a kind individual. Without his enlightening presence, everything will be much more difficult to handle. They brought much light upon our group. Beyond that, Iki is also incredibly intelligent. Their intellect helped us incredibly well in the last trial. Pew, 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 pew. Without Iki, Kazuyuki may be stressed for both reasons. Iki's presence was a gift upon us all. Speak your truth, truth. I don't care if he has his reasons. He should care more. He shouldn't act like we're a bunch of strangers to him. How ironic. Let's focus on that later, Chiyuki. Did anything happen to you after last night? After I left? Hikari. I'm sorry for earlier, Chiyuki. Let's put that behind us right now, okay? For now, until after all this is over. Yeah, of course. After we had met up in the infirmary with Toshi last night, I stayed there for a while to ponder some things. Oh, Asuka, hi. After I exited, I noticed Asuka down the hall, coming from Toshi's room. I'm not certain what happened, but I believe there may have been an argument between them. Judging by Asuka's expression, it almost looked as if Asuka was gonna cry. No! Why is it sad? Asuka may have been a flawed individual, but I had hoped that they would make up with Toshi. That hope was squandered, as you can see. Asuka's alive. Yeah, Toshi's right. There's Asuka, just like right there. Huh? But Toshi said that they never met up with Asuka. That's definitely not good. God, if this is like the breakup episode and this is how they broke up with a murder, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be like, excuse me. There's doomed ships and then that's just like doomed. That's definitely not good. Right. When was this? I cannot be completely certain. When I arrived back at my room, it was around 9, I believe? Chiyuki's account. But what does all this mean? Based on both Fuyuka's and Chiyuki's accounts, something definitely happened to them, but how does Iki fit into all of this? Is there anything else, Chiyuki? Besides that, I have not made any formidable discoveries here. Though, there is one detail Kazuki and I noticed that seemed quite odd. Chiyuki points to the nearby bookshelves. Wait, are they a mess now? Were they clean before? No, there's blood! Kazuki noticed that the bookshelves have miscellaneous scratches on them. Mark said they did not bear, but wait, yeah, that bloody nails? What? There's so much evidence here. I'm trying to like put it all together here. He similarly mentioned something about the elevators, but I cannot recall them right now. Oh, we gotta go check that. Okay, something about the elevator doors and buttons having dents in them, I believe. So the first or second floor. Okay, if the elevator door has dents in them, I think that's from Asuka punching at them. But the question is why? But that's definitely what would cause those bruises on their knuckles. That's something difficult to notice. Still, we should remember that. If anybody was going to notice small details, it would be him. But the scratches. I took a look at the bookshelves. There were some scratches in them, and though I might be imagining it, it almost looked like there might be bloodstains in each scratch. Before I could ask about anything else, I mean, books don't leave behind trails of blood. Like, right? Also has Spanish flag. Hello, everyone. Hope you are ready for another wonderful day of dread and death and doom and dreariness. Pretty sure I'm not missing out any precious other old D words. This is like Doki Doki thing. Despair, delusions, disturbance, derelict, downtrodden, desolation. Ooh, good word, Radical. In any case, investigation time is over. You know where to go now, and what the punishment is if you don't. Dents? Dents. It's time. You have to do this. And Dexter saved the game in case anything happens right now. It's time. I'm ready. I'm determined to find out who killed the both of them. Doctor? Is Doctor a terrible... Defeat. Delirium. Detriment. Donuts. Daisaku. No, not Daisaku. I wish you luck. She'll take my leave. With another word, Chiyuki walked off. Let's get Toshi. He's still here. With his condition, I'm not sure he'll consider any punishment. Huh? What are you talking about? When I talked to him, he thought Asuka was still alive. The fuck? I don't know why. We have to be careful with him. It's likely a way for him to avoid acknowledging what's happened. Thunderhead? But we shouldn't leave him alone. It'll only hurt more. The longer he doesn't face it. I know that for a fact. Let's give it some time. I don't know what's best for him. Whether it's giving him the truth or letting him stay like this. Fine. I'll be waiting on the floor below. Please, make sure he comes with you. I will. I nodded to Ryu and ran off. Even so, it took some time to find Toshi. He was deep in the library. Toshi, I have something to tell you. Ah, Hikari! I found a book Asuka would absolutely love. It's a fairy tale they've mentioned liking before. Dab, clearly. Doofus, Draco Malfoy. I'm sure they would love it, Toshi, but what? But Iki's dead, Toshi. I mean, Iki's napping too. Asuka's not gonna be able to read it. Why not? They've gone through something that you can't take back. You saw them lying there. They weren't resting. Of course they were. It's not like they pretend to be asleep or something. They did bad things, Toshi. They've threatened people to start arguments that might have caused this to happen to them. But they also stood up for others sometimes, encouraged them, tried to get them better. Iki's in Paris, France. Diva? Diva's not a bad D word. Dreary's good. Dummy. Only villains lie, Hikari. The words forced me back. Toshi is absolutely going to stab us now. Huh? Well, only villains commit actions they can't take back. Only villains lie. Only villains do these terrible things no matter how much a hero tries to stop them. I don't believe you or Asuka are villains, Hikari. Are you? Hey, Toshi! When did this break happen? Did this break happen earlier? And did you, do something you can't take back and are a villain, Toshi? No, right? No. Denial. What are you? Without another word, Toshi stalked past me and out the library. What was he talking about? I need to get to the elevator to the trial room. Toshi might not be listening to me, but if he's going to the first floor, somebody else will force him into the trial. Before long... Oh, I managed to get to the ballroom. Everyone was there except Kazuyuki. Aw, no Kazu. If he's dying via punishment, I'd rather not miss out. Iki's in France, but Toshi's in a river in Egypt right now. He did say he was going to investigate more on his own. I truly hope that this is the answer for his absence, rather than anything worse. Either way, time is running out. Goodbye and adios to him. I'm here. What happened to the elevator? Oh, fantastic. So you were the lucky one who got the broken down elevator. But I can inform you all once again. The elevators are picky about how much they're used. It's pretty random, but use them too much and they'll explode in rage. Fun, right? Okay, so the elevator is used too much prior to Asuka getting there. So it was used a bunch. Iki got killed first in the storage room. Asuka may have known something, tried punching the elevator that was broken down to try to get to save Iki, maybe? I don't know. It's exactly like you to have faulty elevators, too. Faulty elevators! But it looks like you're all here. Wonderful, wonderful. It's kind of early to have only 10 of you left, but who am I to complain? Before the trial begins, I have a question. Oh? It's about how I managed to be so stylish and pretty and handsome all at once. I could spend hours criticizing your design choices, but no. There are 2 bodies. Does this mean there are 2 killers? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe there is, maybe not. That's evidence? Oh, I'm sure the faulty elevators are evidence. I'm 100% sure. That's a good question, damn it. Why do they have to be so fucking vague? With us needing to vote for only one soul as a culprit, it does make it difficult when there's the potential of two culprits. Fine, fine. I'll answer one question. But I won't tell you the deathly circumstances or the amount of killers or whatever, but... in the event... Oh! Sorry, I read faster than in my head than I can read out loud. In the event of two killers, you need to only discover and vote on one of them. I will only sentence one of them to execution. So it doesn't matter the order either. So it doesn't have to be whoever killed first or last. So what if we had to choose between Iki's killer or Asuka's killer? Because I feel like Toshi could be Asuka's killer right now. And maybe Fuyuka's Iki's killer? Huh. So, as long as we manage to divulge the identity of one of them, we should be fine? Aw, how boring. I wonder if you want to execute me. It was a 50-50 chance, and that can't happen. Yeah, it's a 1 in 5 chance to get it right. You'll get your chance one someday, yes, but if there are two killers, you only had to figure it out once. I guess that's kind of positive compared to everything else. Let's get this over with. I walked into the elevator first. I don't care if there was one killer, two killers, or no killer. Well, there's clearly more than no killer. Either way, the group's dwindling down one by one. Throughout these past few days, I try to convince myself that I shouldn't care, but I do. I need to do what I can for those I did care about. Good job of not dawdling. Ah! Oh, yeah, you scared me. You're growing. You're not hesitating as much, Hikari. Just as Daisuke said, you're forming something more terrifying. Huh? That's not true. I know it's stupid of me, but I want to care about them. I don't want to pretend that I don't. I know it's weak and reckless and irrational, but... Leave Hikari alone. Two killers can leave together to make sure they don't get voted? Oh. Maybe? You'll learn in time, Hikari. You can only rely on a few people. You're being irrational again. You can't rely on any of them to put your safety above your own. Can I count on you to do that? Of course you can. I trusted you a lot, Hikari. You can trust me the same. Saving this spot right here because I don't trust it. I don't trust her. Fuyuka, what's happening here? You can do this with my help. I believe in you. She's smiling. She trusts me? She believes in me? No, what was I thinking? Of course I can rely on her. She's done nothing but help me these last few days. Oh my god. I don't trust this. Someone have Fuyuka job application. Get a job, Fuyuka. Leave her alone. This is helping me, right? Before long, the rest of us encountered the elevator and it began. Just like last time, we have to find the murderer in our group. But this time, it's possible the killer had two victims. Asuka, you defended me the last time this happened. Iki, you helped me figure out who the culprit was. I hope you two are resting well, wherever you are. You deserve that, at the very least. The elevator doors opened. No. Excuse me! I was like, wait, what are my favorites all like lining up right here? My mind feels like it's being torn apart. I just want to pretend, but I also want to face what's the truth. I want to trust everyone, but I'm also so terrified of them. What's the right thing to do? What's the wrong thing to do? Who should I depend on? I can't answer any of these questions. I'm a fool sometimes, aren't I, Daisuke? Because I trust you, said the blackened, right? But I will continue to support the others. I'll continue to be by their side. That's all I'm good at anyway. And even if I'm a fool, I would rather be a fool than anything else, because this fool carried on for Daisuke. And now, I need to go on for 2 more. Let's do this. Got this. We got this. Okay, open the tablet real quick. Okay. Sanosuke has an alibi, but their hair was found at the scene of the crime near Asuka's body. Potentially their hair. Bruises back of neck slit. Bloody knife, Asuka's hand, makes no sense. Knuckles bruised, probably from beating up elevator. The room was a mess, everything was knocked over a lot, and scratched. Same as the books in the library. Poem with some random words. Iki spear. 7L dying message. Random yellow scraps. Maybe a post-it note? I don't know what that is. 2 knives. Oh, wait, so 2 knives are missing. 1 rope. 1 bottle of poison. Asuka met up with Fuyuka before their death. They asked Fuyuka to search for them if they went missing. Seemed to know something might happen. Ryu didn't see or hear anything odd that night. He was alone the entire day before Hikaru came to meet up. Toshi is being Toshi'd. Okay. Okay, I think I got it all. Okay, sorry. I had to read it. Okay. Doing a bit of the trial? Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of the trial. Not all of it, because, you know, that'd be a lot. But I remember, like, last trial went a little far, so we're going to get a little bit done. Probably just, like, an hour's worth. Yeah, so I think the killers, I think Fuyuka and Toshi did a murder. I don't know who we're going to choose to kill. But I'm really scared, and I think Toshi broke before this, and I think Toshi killed Asuka. Hello. Are you all ready for our epic match to the death? The reward is becoming a god. Then again, the one with pink pigtails is already dead, so who knows who'll win this time? Well, I always win, so be prepared, Dia. I always am. I will never get the friendship between you two. Well, both of them are in their own little world. We should get started. Iki suggested going by basic facts last time, so let's do that again. Your best friend Leon. I mean, there is an L, so, yep. Sounds about right. Right. Time of death, location of death, and murder weapons. But this time, my dear girl accomplice has pulled 2 mortals to the underworld. We should try our best to narrow everything down. That's what Iki would do. Kiharu's strategy. Let's use it. First of all, let's handle location. In my personal opinion, it would be fun to have a showdown in hell, but I doubt that's what's happened to them. Right. Location should be the simplest to figure out. At least I hope so. I'll do what I can to listen to everyone, support their thoughts. Okay, right. Supporting thoughts, not disagreeing. Spacebar to skip, arrow keys evidence, right to change, left to check. Good luck. AKA the first floor? Oops. Is possibly died enough to hell, aka the first floor? I imagine there was another death in the living room. There was not. I have to disagree, but most of you are investigating upstairs. Some of us on the lower floor took the time to check the rooms there. Yep, we found pretty much nothing. No blood, no bodies. I want to disagree, but I'm like, we're not disagreeing. Oh, right. Sorry, it skips all the beginning if I do that. I forgot. That must mean Asuka died in the main room upstairs, while Iki died in the storage room. Something occurred on the different... Yeah, messy room. No? My bad. Okay, so I did agree with Kazuyuki. Something's bothering me. Wait, I'm agreeing, right? I'm consenting and agreeing here, right? The damaged shelves? It's the damaged shelves, isn't it? There we go. Got it. I support that. Shuki's right. There's a possibility of something else happening in a different room. You and Shuki investigate the library, right? Yes. I don't believe for a second that I missed something. I'm not that idiotic. That descriptor would fit the rest of you quite well, though. Please, there's no need to insult others. What she's talking about was actually something you had noticed, Kazuyuki. Out with already. What did you see? My one brace was fighting with us. Yeah. Where must they help me, please? I spent a great deal of time in the library these past few days. I have an extensive memory of what the room is. Look, there's a reason why Iraha is like one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite Fangan characters. Earlier today, the room was completely fine. But after the bodies were found, I noticed scratches and the very minute bloodstains on the shelves. I suppose it's possible a death occurred there, but the killer moved the victim somehow. Bloodstains? I didn't notice any when I was there. I was gonna mention it, but Dia interrupted us before I had the chance to. Well, and Dia interrupted me while I was finding some awesome books for Asuka, too. You truly are a villain. Huh? But Asuka's with the souls of the afterlife now. Of course they're not silly. You can't trick me with your ghostly ways, Colette. Are you okay, Toshi? I'm okay to solve Iki's nap time. We'll catch the villainous culprit once again. So Iki got sent to an early nap time in the library then. Well, I'm sure the bloodstains are from before, but they don't have any fucking relevancy to the case. So let me see. I can see for this one. Why is that? Did you notice them before? Yeah, they were there from the beginning. That's a complete lie. A designer who pays attention to minor details, or a biker who rushes headfirst into everything. I wonder who I believe. What is when cast in D&D to stop your partner from being Oh, fuck off. It's possible that you saw things a different way, Mayon. I'm sure that. Shut up. Don't act as if you fucking know better than me. Jerry, come on, don't do this now. I got this, shithead. I haven't forgotten how you acted when you met up with this gremlin, Hikari. Oh? What if you're making shit up? Also, man, what's with these faces all of a sudden? What if you're actually the murderer? I'm pretty sure the face I saw from you is a face capable of the same sadistic shit as Mayume. What? Why bring her up? Shut up. I'm not like Mayume. I'm not weak like that. I'm not going to hurt anybody. I will take control. I will save the game right here then. What the hell do you have to say? You're not gonna listen to anybody unless they raise their voice to the same level. So I'll do just that. Thank you, Fika. You're right about these things. Listen, everybody should say their statements loud and clear. You should do it loud enough so I can hear you over this non-stop siren of a person. Siren? Don't you dare! I'm not afraid to take your life here and now if you don't cooperate. Damn, okay. Good. Let's begin. Here's a quick refresher. I love refreshers. Asuka's totally extremely alive. Totally. When will I save over Iki's body? The very end. The very end, I will get rid of that. Okay, space for next statement. Press statements until you find the most suspicious one. Okay. You generally believe I'm lying when you're an imbecile. I mean, just because there's some marks of violence there doesn't mean it's from the murder. I didn't notice it, and I'm artistically experienced too. You guys are paranoid as hell about this. Do you need any backing up your claims of being in the library often? I suppose not. The one person who would have been able to back it up was me. Has met his end. Convenience. Those parts of my claim cannot be fully backed up, but does not mean they're incorrect. Think about this in a logical manner. Who between us would have more experience with small details and visual consistency? Huh. I do believe him, but there's a possibility he's lying, unlikely as it is. Still, I shouldn't feign disbelief if it won't get any more proof out of him. Refute? No. What would it be from then? Could have just been a fight between two forsaken souls, unable to let go of their sins of the past. Oh, so the marks are from Colette and Mayon fighting, I guess, right? Speak like a... because Mayon had scratches on her. Iki, we need you. Yeah. Speak like a real person. I can't say much when the daggers are piercing into me at this very moment. It's rare for her to purposely exaggerate her speech, but it isn't rare for her to purposely exaggerate her speech. But even this is odd. What does it mean more than that? I'm not gonna refute. Yeah, I want to see what the others are first, real quick. Maybe it's from the murder. How is being an artist related to this conversation? It may be logical to trust the person more experienced with little details and stuff, but I deal with different type of art, and I didn't notice it on my own, so I just because he's good with artistic details doesn't mean it applies to other things. Kazuki is more invested in his work than any other person alive. Refute? No, I'm good. You guys are okay. And why should we trust you? You have a history of threatening violence and yelling. Those aren't exactly trustworthy acts. You've been a manipulative, deceptive, downright evil bitch this entire time. You're a fucking parasite. And? Maybe she'll slip up if I push her more, but I can't guarantee that. I think I'm gonna refute, Colette, actually. Yeah, let's press Colette. I have it! Colette, you're hiding something. Even you have your limits. Limits for hiding everything behind those exaggerated words of yours. Eh? But maybe there are daggers waiting to pierce into her very soul. If the daggers don't want her, I'll volunteer in her place. Can't say. Yeah, she can't say anything. Fucking right. And she knows it, so you all better. Let Colette speak. The hell? When did you get the ability to yell back like that? Colette, please. If you know anything at all, you need to tell us. I know, you know some of it, Petals. Huh? I do? Back when Rio and I ran to Mayon and Colette, Mayon seemed to be talking to Colette about keeping something secret. And then Colette subtly looked at her wounds before entering the elevator. But if I asked Mayon to elaborate, the argument will start up again. I need to figure out the answer for myself. What might have happened between them? They had a fight. Mayon, did you and Colette have a fight? The hell? You're so insistent that the damaged shelves in the library mean nothing. You're not letting Colette talk either. Oh no? Oh no? Any more mono coins? Here, we'll do another battle royale. Those are 500 mono coins per win. You and I heard you talking to Colette about keeping a secret or something. And you have some subtle wounds that you've been trying to hide. It might be a huge assumption on my part, but it adds up to something happening between you two. Oh, that's right. I heard it too. Those are all coincidences, damn it. Well, okay, don't back down now. Learn from Fuyaka. Take control. Use the little details. Nothing. Give it up, Cherry. Oh, so Cherry Pie and Wildcat had an epic duel to the death in the library. Why wasn't I invited? It's not like that, you piece of crap. It's a... Please, Cherry, tell us. I promise we will not be harsh on you if you do so. Fine, whatever. The Gremlin and I had planned a knife fight for fun. The two missing knives. Okay, that was for the knife fight. I'm assuming they didn't poison or use the rope for fun, though. For fun? It's even more ludicrous than that knockoff hide-and-seek a few days prior. Well, that's true. Cherry suggested it. As a queen of hell, I went along with it. But she... Damn it. It's so embarrassing to even say. I shall not judge you for whatever had happened. You're not gonna agree. Yeah. If anything, we're gonna be judging you more for keeping your mouth shut this entire time. It's true. Damn. Okay. Colette? I think this knife fight went a little too far. Like, you don't remember Mayon having marks? Yeah, they probably added that after so they wouldn't be spoilers. Jeez. Mayon held up her arms, showing off her wounds. They stopped bleeding, but they were clearly recent. Shit, I lost our knife fight, okay? I didn't get a single hit on that piece of shit. And eventually, I just got so frustrated and gave up. You had a battle royale, just like Colette and Mayon had a knife fight, yeah. But when I heard about the body upstairs, I fucking panicked. I thought I'd be suspected or, like, whatever. However, while Mayon was in the middle of talking... Oh! I'm sorry. The hell? Her wounds completely vanished. Like they were never there in the first place. Toshi, am I still delirious? What just happened? What do you mean what happened? I fucking told you, you little shit. Your arms, look at them. So confused. Mayon did what we told her to and... Okay. Okay. Magic wounds? So... The hell? Dice 2. Wait, he said something like that too, right? He did. Why are they all healed? What? Okay, so apparently, new theory. They're all Wolverine from X-Men's children. Everyone. Apparently. I swear they were here. I'm not lying. I am not a fucking liar. Or at least, not with this. Got it. Magic. It's magic. Daisuke's stomach wound. Is this what happened to him? Aw, guess my little secret's out. Yeah, Dia, spill. More secrets. What are you not telling us? Does that just mean in a couple days everyone just gets up from being dead? It's like, yeah, we died, but we got better. Unfortunately, there hasn't been much non-fatal bloodshed, so I couldn't demonstrate it earlier, but let's say you all have some unique modifications to your bodies. They let you heal much faster than the average human. Do you operate on them? It's not a first for these, right? What do you mean by modify? But why do you also have scar? Oh no. Did we say Mayon's scar was fake? So Mayon's scar is fake, so that one doesn't stay. Does anyone else have scars? Fuyaka, or is that a birthmark or is that a scar? If the birthmark, obviously it's not gonna disappear, but if it's a scar, wouldn't that disappear? What have you done to me? What? Aww. You actually want an answer to any of those questions, or Would you rather live to see his trial to its end? Throw experimented on it? Yeah. Dia reduces all to silence. We did need to focus on the culprits, but this wasn't something we could ignore. Yeah, Mayon's face scar is just makeup. So that's why that one didn't heal. Which now, she can't keep that a secret anymore. I hate to say this, but it may be best to focus on this another time. Perhaps not when our lives are at stake. Yes, I agree. It may be best, even if it's a terrifying thought. Daisuke, when you found out about this, you must have been as terrified as we are now. Ah, fuck this. Whatever, I guess. That's all I have to say. Wait a sec. You actually have some more info you could tell us. What the hell is it? When did you two leave? Around 10 minutes past 9, I remember. Nice. So we got an approximate time of death for one of our victims. Or at least the minimum time it could have occurred. That's right. This is confirmation that the death locations are the same as where they were discovered. That means Asuka must have died after those two left. Don't talk about Asuka like they died! Focus on Iki's death! What about that? Iki's time of death? It's unlikely that any murderer would have ignored Asuka's body and gone to kill Iki, so Iki died first. So when did Iki die? Before Asuka. Iki likely died before Asuka. Iki died in the storage room. Nobody would have completely ignored Asuka's body if Asuka had died first. That means Iki died first in the storage room, with our potential murderer ending Asuka's life afterwards. Right. It's possible that Asuka had witnessed Iki's death. The killer caught up to them to make them silent about everything. What a way to make them silent forever, though. I would have chosen blackmail. Less bloody, less permanent, but more dramatic. Wait a moment. Could it not have been the other way around? Huh? What do you mean? Is it possible Iki was hiding in the storage room? Oh, is it possible Iki was hiding in the storage room, is it not? Perhaps they witnessed Asuka's death and the killer found them. It doesn't work if you die regardless, right? I agree. Besides, if Asuka had witnessed Iki's death, they could have escaped with the elevator. But the elevator... Oh my god, no, Chiyuki's right. So... But the elevator broke down from too much usage, and they couldn't escape, and they tried punching to escape? Is that when they got, attacked from behind? Oh, okay. I agree with them. Iki was more cornered than Asuka, so it's possible the culprit went for them second, right? I guess that's possible. I didn't think about that. I thought I had something, but like how stupid I usually am, I didn't think of the clear alternative. Somehow, that doesn't feel right. That Iki witnessed Asuka's murder. Why? I need to sort my thoughts out, and Dex should save again. Alright, quick refresher. Statement left, statement right, contradictions. Okay. Okay, so... it's obvious that you're wrong. You should stop even trying. I know that I'm wrong. It doesn't feel right. Wait. Oh my god, I forgot to play this minigame again. Okay. No, wait, right, left? Iki witnessed Asuka's death. Iki was found at the front of the storage room. Oh, this minigame. Culprit cornered Iki in the storage room. Iki was found at the front of the storage room. Continue? Did I hit continue? Is that what I'm... Oh. 1, 2, continue. No, that's not right. Thank you. Oh! The culprit cornered Iki in the storage room, and Iki was found in the front of the storage room. Iki had no way to defend themselves, but there's plenty of weapons. Alright, even Iki could defend themselves with the weapons in the room. Nothing in the storage room changed besides the obvious person in the body. No, okay. Iki struggled, but the killer took their life anyway. Nothing in the storage room changed inside the body. Nope. Okay, never mind. Oh, they would have died in an instant. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Culprit could have been too strong to defeat. Okay, hold on. Music sounds like Panic Attack. It feels like a panic attack. No, the storage room was changed. Okay. Even if Iki could defend themselves with the weapons in the room. The culprit could have been too strong to defeat. No. Iki struggled. Okay. Okay, got it. I'm sorry. Those thoughts don't line up with how the storage rooms looked. What the hell do you mean? Buika, Colette, Tsubaki. You can confirm that Iki had no weapons, and the storage room was tidy, right? Yep, it's exactly as you said. No changes, no weapons. If Kihara had just seen someone get butchered, they know the killer was coming for him next. Yeah, they would have grabbed any of the hundreds of weapons in that room. Good job, Hikari. They would have tried to struggle or fight back with one of the many weapons there, but he didn't. Exactly. So, Iki wasn't even able to use their warrior spirit? Even the most villainous ones would give heroes a chance to fight back. So, I did it! Woohoo! I'm still fucking unconvinced. There's still a fucking chance that Iki froze up or whatever. That is true. I'd do the same if I was in danger. Sure you would. Damn, Toshi, my dear, what's happening? Yes, but I can't give up now. I have to listen and think. There has to be something I missed, and I have to hope someone else brings it up. Okay, dying message is probably going to be the answer, or missing items, or yellow scraps. Alright, the two murders are definitely related. Something related to one murder can only happen after the other. I mean, there may be a chance the murders aren't related. Messy room? Hold on. Asuka's body was found in a mess. And the officer knocked over, moved over, or scratched a heavy amount. Okay. But the culprit would have already been to the storage room before Asuka died. Oh, for the missing items. Yeah, that feels right. Why would they go there? Unless a witness was there, so we could prove that the storage room isn't back. Maybe the assassin knocked Iki down first? Kiara doesn't like that. They do the opposite of freeze up. Assuming how Iki was killed is actually important here. Something said about the killer's actions seemed interesting. Yeah. Okay. I was just going through them all so I could see. Missing items. Let's submit that. I support that. I agree with Tsubaki. There's something that points to our murderer being in the storage room before killing Asuka. Iki couldn't have been alive in the storage room while Asuka died. That's because the killer used an item from the storage room to kill Asuka. You're different, so back soon. Alright, see you soon. And the item was the bloody knife near Asuka's body. The one likely used to kill them. There were 2 missing knives from the storage room, along with the rope and a bottle of poison. A rope? A bottle of poison? Why are all these deadly items unaccounted for? I can't answer that, but I can back her up, so can Tsubaki. Both of us check the items there daily. Not daily. I looked at the place once, and I remembered all the stuff in there. Not exactly as thorough as you were. Don't discredit yourself. If you didn't back me up on this, some would suspect me of making things up. I thank you for your good memory. Whatever. Shit, but I can't fight it anymore, can I? It doesn't make sense that Asuka could have been killed after witnessing Iki's death. They're fast as hell and pretty tough too. I've seen it myself. Exactly. Asuka would never fall like that. They're full of life and toughness all the time. Or Asuka wasn't a witness. Huh? Are you saying Asuka wasn't killed by the same person? No. I'm saying Asuka couldn't have been a witness to the murder of Kihara. A murder they committed. No, take that back. Nuh-uh. Asuka taking Iki's life? Is that possible? Asuka does have anger issues, but could they really? They threatened violence multiple times, didn't they? I shouldn't forget that. I shouldn't be biased because they were nicer to me. It's possible, but not really. It would explain why Asuka didn't run to the elevator to escape. If they were witnessing Iki's death, then... Oh, wait a second. That makes no sense. None at all. Froggy person, froggy person. Wait a second. That makes no sense. None at all. How? Please. Toshi ignored me and proceeded to look at the podium next to him. Asuka wouldn't hurt Iki. Would you, Asuka? Toshi. Even after hearing us discussing Asuka's death multiple times, is still thinking they're alive. Stop being so silent. This isn't like you. Please. Don't let them talk over you. You're too strong to let that happen. Be the warrior I know you can be. But nobody responded. Nobody would ever respond again. They're gone. You can't get them back, Toshi. No matter what you do, you can't. Well, of course I can. I'm always right. And there's always a way. I just gotta get a wish spell, or a revive scroll, or... I'm sorry, Toshi, but you have to face this. I know it's hard. I know you'd rather believe the opposite, but Asuka is dead. And it's possible they committed a crime before dying. But nobody came? Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't say before doing this. Okay. We should listen to Toshi. He knew Asuka better than all of us. Yeah, I get what Sushi's saying. It's so possible it's a coincidence they were killed there. It's not a coincidence if Asuka knew what was going to happen. That was Fuyuka's account. Yeah. They didn't know. They had no knowledge at all. They did nothing wrong. Maybe Asuka and Iki were both victims and there were two murderers. Of course there was. Asuka was Nope. Asuka managed to escape the second murderer's attempt. They're not a murderer, they're just an attempt. Yeah, it was Fuyuka's account. Poor Toshi, poor Toshi. It feels confirming Fuyuka's statement with Fuyuka's statement. Like, Fuyuka, you're right, and I can prove it by your own statement of you're right. Fuyuka's right. Asuka might have set up a meeting with Iki at the very least. And that meeting might have been Asuka's opportunity to kill Iki. Right. Asuka informed me that they would be meeting up with somebody. It's likely that the somebody was Iki. It's true. Asuka did ask Iki for a meeting. Okay, but if Asuka did, why would Asuka and Iki tell everybody, like, hey, meeting's happening, like, you wouldn't kill if you told everybody. He told you? Convenient to mention that only now. You should have told me, Kazoo. We could have been an epic backup squad for Kihara. Belittling to a newfound degree. She's right, the source? Trust me, bro, right? It was Ikki's own foolish decision to head there. It was not my fault or responsibility that they were there. I have nothing to do with this. But all of you could be lying. You're all villains and liars. If anything, Asuka was the villain here. They took Ikki's life, and then somehow met their end in return. Shut up! Stop saying Asuka killed somebody. Asuka never took a life. Why would the two of them meet up anyway? Asuka and Ikki had no business with each other. Actually, there is one reason they could have met up. A reason any of us would have met up these past few days, really. One of them got the other's information. The motive. If one of them got the other's information, then they may have met up to discuss it. I suppose that makes sense. It would also provide a motive for a murder, if some of the information was that terrible. But I received Asuka's folder, meaning Asuka must have received Ikki's secret. Oh, wait a second. Asuka had Kihara's secret? If so, what was it? There's no way to know, because we didn't check the rooms. But if Asuka got Ikki's secret, they might have expected Ikki to try to kill them. No, I don't feel like this is... This is Toshi's worst hit, right? That's why they warned Bika about it. What was Ikki's secret? Was it worse than my brother working for Dia? Or somebody's entire identity being false? Or somebody funding this entire death game? And what happened between the two to make it end up like this? Something must have happened during their meeting. Something to make it happen the other way around. It's terrible. I should be glad Ikki went there instead. I thought you were better than this, Hikari. Huh? You continue to slander a fellow warrior again and again without any proof at all. It's a guess that the two of them met up for that reason. I really should have finished Toshi's preterm events before this because I am not getting a poem. If Toshi's going to continue being this Delulu the entire time. Actually, there might be some proof we found together, Hikari. There's nowhere else it could have came from besides Dia handing it to us, so... Some proof we found together? Something only Dia could have given us? Something related to the motive? The yellow scraps of paper? It must be the yellow scraps of paper. I saw those too, but how do they relate to any of this? As far as I could tell, they were some random scraps. You had to say the Kazuyuki. I know, right? Yep. Even with my unparalleled divinely prowess and having an eye for detail, there wasn't even any writing on them. Yeah, Grape. You and Shortcake are really grasping at shittily made straws and... No, listen to me. Listen to us. None of you spent much time in the art room as I did, so you might not have noticed it, but there's no colored paper in the art room, let alone any of the other rooms. There's only white paper. The only way yellow paper could have been there was a manila folder. It was from one of the folders that contained the information. And like last time, Dia, must have confiscated the motive-related item. So Dia must have missed those tiny scraps of paper. God, Dia, you suck! So that's the truth, got it? You're doing great, Ryu. This is why I need to hire a janitor. Cleaning up blood and corpses is quick and easy, but scraps of paper? That's so boring! Papers are so boring. Nice you to self-project on the paper while we're working hard to solve this, huh? I'll find out how exciting I can be one of these days. What if I'm actually the one that killed that lousy pink pigtail detective? Sure. But if Asuka killed Ikki... Oh, accept it already. Your dead friend had the guts to kill somebody. They're not dead! Stop saying that! You can't call it boring. Wait, this makes me wonder, who killed Asuka and why? I did not get much of a chance to see their body, so I am not certain. But the only individuals unable to have done that are those who have already passed, so... Kazuki clapped, interrupting Chiyuki. We all looked at him. Actually, that's not completely true. Not at all. How so? Those who have passed are unable to have done it. And we should not talk badly about them either. It's obvious that Iki, Mayume, and Daisuke couldn't have done it. That I'm not that inadequate at solving unanswered questions, but it's completely possible that Asuka took their own life. No, because I got bonked in the back of the neck with some bruises. Having killed Iki, likely by being reckless as usual, and not thinking about their actions, may have realized the atrocity they committed, and the only thing they could do to atone for it. With the blade still in their hand, they took their own life. They did not. What? It's hard for me to think about that. It feels so wrong. It's not impossible in a place like this. Daisuke did try to do something similar, and Asuka was suspected by everyone as a traitor, thanks to the motive. They were forced to isolate themselves from the group. The two of them might have followed the same path. I cannot believe this. Well, it's hard to think about, but it lines up with everything we've discussed so far. Each domino so far has pushed down the next, but in this case, one domino fell on its own. Asuka must have felt really terrible. Frankly, after killing Iki, they deserve whatever terrible fate awaited them. They would have died soon via execution anyway. Don't be such a demon. That's uncalled for. Liars! Asuka's not a villain like that. Elaborate. Asuka's not like that. Asuka couldn't do that. How could they? Kazuki already explained the entire theory. Do your ears not work, or? They work perfectly fine. I heard it. I heard you blaming Asuka's death on themselves rather than me. You? What the hell are you talking about? First you think they're alive, but now you're freaking out like this? I killed Asuka. On one hand, I do enjoy being right. On the other hand, I don't want to be right now. I stand by my canceled spouse again. What? Why the sudden switch of his beliefs? First he says Asuka's alive, and now he says he killed them? And why would Toshi admit that now? For no reason? If he really was the killer, then why not use the perfect chance to get away with this crime? Is it because he's in denial somehow? Or is there really something pointing to him being the culprit besides his confession? I need to listen and think about this more, and save the game again because... No, everyone's accounts. No. Okay. So, instead of Asuka taking their own soul, you took theirs. Kind of unbelievable. Is there any proof he did it? Or anything he lied about? Oh yeah, there is. Oops, my bad. I witnessed them killing Iki. I killed them afterwards. You did not. I stole the missing items and hid them in my room. You did not. Why are you confessing though? Wouldn't you want to get away with this? I was afraid Asuka was going to assassinate me. Wait a damn second. Wasn't Fuika the last one to talk to them about the fucking meeting? Oh wait. Hold on. Hold on. Was Fuika the last one to talk? Okay, who was the last one to talk? It really counts. Okay. Supposed to cry when they left. Shuki left for me that night. Okay. Okay. So Toshi's lying about never meeting up. Before their death, Asuka met up with Fuika. They asked Fuika to search something missing. Okay, you're back. Toshi just said, hey, I totally did it. I killed Asuka. And now we're like, huh? Okay, and I'm not quite sure which one this is. Anything he lied about. Okay, there we go. Sanosuke, you're spot on. Oh, what spot? Oh, am I getting dark, gross purple spots all over my skin? Black Plague, you finally said yes to my friend request. About Toshi lying about something, not that. Alright. Remember what you said to us in the library? Toshi, told you he didn't meet up with Asuka last night. Well, and I didn't. I never met up with Asuka. It was a coincidence that I witnessed it. I'm afraid to say this, but that is a lie, Toshi. So I guess you're a villain, Toshi, because you said all liars are villains. I saw Asuka coming out of your room last night. They looked quite troubled. Well, oh, yeah, that's right. That's definitely right. I lied about that, so that's why I'm Asuka's assassin. I ended Asuka's life, okay? I'm trying to be honorable and confess, so please, listen to me and vote for me. I'm sorry, Toshi. When everybody suspected me for killing Daisuke, I felt the same way. Part of me wanted to give up and accept it. Part of me wanted to join Daisuke wherever he was. Just vote for me already. No! I'm not letting you give up on your life, hero. Not like this. Aww. Huh? I'm not either. Toshi's being persistent, but I'm not letting this happen to him. I know he's not the killer. We need to get through to him with both reason and refutation. Okay. On an emotional statement, select Akari, and a logical statement, select her partner. Okay. Okay, I saved the game. Save the game because I'm going to mess this up. I'm going to save one more time. Okay. Emotional, Hikari. Logical, Sanosuke. How many times did I say it? I killed Asuka. It's my fault they died, so vote for the villain I've become. I grabbed the knife and they died instantly from me slicing. So it was, no. With a knife in their hand makes them what they wounded themselves. So let me end it here, I'm begging. Okay, go on. I'm terrified, please let it end here. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be clicking. It's my fault they died like that. No. Whatever happened, it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all, Toshi. Okay. So we're for the villain I've become. And this is the, yeah. I grabbed the nearest knife and they die instantly from me. Okay, no, that's wrong. How to struggle. The room was a mess. Oh, what a wonderfully clean room we found. You convinced me, hero. I left it out of their hand so it could seem like they would the wind themselves. I'm out of here, I'm begging you. I'm terrified. I know you are, but you can still go on, so go on for them. Let us reach your heart. I did it! Woo! After we're gonna end after this little segment here. Please listen to us, Toshi. It's not your fault at all. Yes, it is. I killed Asuka. I killed them. I believe it. If you actually got anything about the crime scene right. Or maybe I'm wrong. Who knows what goes on that kinetic sand of a brain I have. Let's reach your desperate heart. Huh? You didn't really observe the crime scene, did you? And you took your glasses off when you looked at Asuka's body. Oh, why would I need to? An assassin would know everything about their crime, wouldn't they? Actually, there are multiple signs of a struggle in the room where Asuka died. The three of us investigated it thoroughly together, and the room was very messy. There are also multiple less noticeable wounds on their body. Yeah, I saw some of that stuff too. Some shit definitely happened there. But why would Toshi lie about seeing Asuka earlier if he's not the killer? That's because they argued about something. Something happened between the two of them. Something that made Toshi think that Asuka truly did take their own life. How did you know? It's a guess, honestly. A pretty smart guess. Be proud of yourself. Okay, I guess I didn't murder Asuka directly, but it felt like I did. I felt like their general. No, as their friend, I failed them. We were talking and... Asuka, please! As your general, you must listen to me. Please, tell me what's going on with you. I can't tell you. You'd only try to stop me. No, I'll help you in any way that I can. You've already done too much for me, damn it. You're already doing your damn best every day. You don't have to do anything more. But I can help. I can help the group trust you again. I can save you from suspicion and threats, and I don't need to be saved. And maybe what I'm planning will help change the opinions of even the worst of the group. So there's no way Asuka killed Iki. There's no way, oh, this will change the opinions of even the worst if I go do this. I think Asuka was gonna let themselves get murdered? But I've done stupid shit, Toshi. I need to actually start fixing my idiotic mistakes rather than blaming others or whatever. And I have to do it myself. If I don't do it now, I never will. I want to be a hero. You're already one. Every fucking day. Don't ever forget that no matter what happens, got it? You'll always be the warrior I know you are. I didn't know what they were talking about initially, but after seeing their body and the knife in their hand, I knew. I knew that they really took their own life. So you were willing to have us all die because you felt guilty for their death? What the hell, Sushi? Why the fuck would you risk everyone's lives and keep some important fucking info? You did the exact same thing earlier, Cherry. I didn't fucking say I was the killer. Toshi did something incredibly stupid, I agree. We shouldn't focus on that now. The argument helped prove something else, rather than proving that he isn't our murderer. Yeah, unexplained wounds beside the slit throat, sign of a struggle. It appears Asuka didn't kill themselves. They didn't? They didn't? No, I don't think so. It's still probably not sure that Asuka may have killed Iki, but Asuka didn't take their own life. If Asuka proved me, that's enough. And now they think about it, it's possible that their slit throat may not have actually been the cause of their death at all. Huh? But I didn't see any other places that they were stabbed. I'm sorry, I shouldn't get so excited. I'm like, was it poison? Was it poison? No. No. The cause of death was actually... I mean, it could be any of them, right? It could have been any of them. You're in the middle of your night shift, handing out candy and chips. So see Freddy and the others. Damn it! Sorry, Tamba. I'm sorry. It's a strangulation. Tamba's still not right. Strangulation. And there's two things that point to that. Right. The first is the deep bruises on the back of their neck, right? Those might have been all around their neck, but we couldn't see them. They were painted over by the blood on their slit throat. One of the missing items was a rope, so the killer must have committed the larceny of that object to condemn their victim. That's right. So Slayer might have been trying to make us think that Asuka took their own life as a red herring. Tomba would still argue the case. She would. Asuka? Then what? Who killed Asuka if they weren't the one to do it? I might know. I just remembered, but remember what we found during the investigation, Hikari? Undeniable proof of someone specific being there? Oh, I remember now. The evidence we hid away, it points to... Aw, no! Ghost Daisuke looks so sad. No, all their ghosts look sad. Okay, Iki's doesn't, but I'm sure Iki was sad too. Sanosuke. And that is where we're gonna stop for today, because I feel like we should have enough for next week. I'm glad Toshi didn't do it. I'm so happy that we proved without a shadow of a doubt Toshi was not involved in this murder. Oh no. I think I was completely wrong with Fuyuka doing anything. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't think Trial of the Cliffhanger. I just don't think it. Oh wait, no, I meant to say over here. I don't need this anymore. I don't know. Not like this, please. I mean, again, we don't want next week to be too short. If next week's too short, because we still do the trial next week and the execution for next week. And we know it's not Sanosuke. We know it's not. It's not even a cliffhanger. There's no way it's Sanosuke. Sanosuke is like a solid alibi. I don't believe that at all. That's Sanosuke. Alright, so let's do one boss battle royale while we wrap up here. Yeah, so who are my guests again? Well, actually, maybe it still could be Fuyuka because we still have the 7, right? Other Kirby, hey! Who do I think it is? Okay, so look. 7 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 birthday. And I'm just not trusting Fuyuka lately. I don't. But also with the orange hair. Well, what did... Okay, so Kazuyuki did... He was hanging around Sanosuke all the time and making stuff for them, right? Don't have the number of letters? Oh, it could be the number of... What? Of all the things to write when you're dying blood, don't put a cryptogram like that. That's a little much, right? Orange is the new blue hair and pronouns. So Kazuyuki does have access to Sanosuke's hair. As strange as that sounds. So Kazuyuki is an option. I forgot. I mean, again, I don't. If Colette's wearing a wig, Colette's hair could also be a little bit close to the color. Imagine Iki dying being like, what do I write about my killer? Just writing 7 because of her birthday. I mean, that's true too. That would be dumb as well. Because Sanosuke made like a little beetle hat, right? Not Sanosuke, Kazuyuki. And Sanosuke was like all up in his room and all up on his stuff. Hold on, where's my evidence again? Yeah. Sanosuke was doing all sorts of shenanigans in his room. So we could have easily put the hair there. But it wasn't a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, yeah, again, it could be an L still. And an L could stand for Luro. I don't know French very well, my bad. I don't know. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Fuyuka's in the clear. I'm gonna say Fuyuka lives a little bit longer. And I'm gonna blame Kazuyuki. Even though Kazuyuki, no. What 7? There's no 7s in any of your numbers. Or L's. Oh, but it could be a different killer. Okay, hold on. So Kazuyuki could just kill Asuka. doesn't necessarily have to have killed Iki. Yeah, so I'm still gonna go with, what do we have 7 of? Not poems, that's for sure. Okay, I'm still gonna blame, I'm gonna say Kazuyuki killed Asuka. Ryu in the Heights? 7-7. Okay, but does Iki know that the killer is specifically 177 centimeters tall? And why would the 7 first, right? I'm gonna say Kazuyuki. I'm gonna say maybe there's info on Kazuyuki that we don't know. I don't know. Okay, I know why you don't do like the name, because if you do the name directly and the killer sees the killer's gonna like wipe out the. Maybe the killer put an L there to try to blame someone else though. No. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out next week. Alright. So. There's a dying message in another 2. That was a stretch. Maybe. Oh wait, hold on. This is what Iki was just doing as a goodbye. Like, later y'all! 07! That's their dying message. That's clearly it. That was a dying message. I'm just like, look, I'm out. Bye. Now. In fact, that's how we're gonna sign off for today. 7's in the chat, y'all. Oh, let me pay out top fans. Sparks, you get 1,000. Where's Sparks? There you are. I'll get you. Okay, you're at 30,000 now. Radical gets 500. Where's Radical? There you are. And I'm gonna skip stream elements. Lady gets 250. Where's Lady? Oh, pumpkin. Oh my god. Oh, I need to move so I can give Lady points. Okay. Okay. There we go. Put it out for monocoins. Wait, what? The quick answer is so annoying that you aren't completely off target. Left fire's going out tonight. Oh, it's holiday time. Chaotic, hey! Yeah, we're heading out now. So how's the trial going? We've cleared Toshi, which honestly, the most important thing that we did today. Throw you up in the air? Sure, I got you. Whee! Oh, I'm sorry, I threw that way too hard. Come back! Come back! My bad. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. Alright. You guys have a happy rest of your Halloween. Such a sign. That was a little much. That your Toshi's innocent? 100%. 100% cleared and innocent. Alright. Happy oh, did my whole outfit just come off? Oh, whatever. Happy Halloween, everyone! I'll see whoever tomorrow for the Tetra Blue. Bye!